Brave New Swirl.
But how's about that Brave New World, Anthony?
It was good. I
It
enjoyed it.
was good.
So me and Alex watched it. Richard, I don't think really cares, right?
No.
Like, no, yeah, I didn't know what to expect. So I'll start with the expectations. I didn't know what to expect from the movie. I was seeing some reviews online already coming out of like low scores, and it was like,
Mhm.
oh, it just did the same. Oh, by the way, a big spoiler warning. By the way,
Oh yeah. Spoilers.
spoilers,
We're
Spoilers?
talking
spoilers.
There's even
spoilers.
twists in this movie?
What?
There's twists in this movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there? I
This
don't
is
think
a
there was.
spoil.
I guess not. No. No, they showed a lot of stuff on the trailer already.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah, they kind of
Yeah.
spoiled it themselves anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was one
well,
thing. Oh, well, we'll talk about it.
yeah. So expectations, yeah, low scores on the internet reviews. IGN, don't listen to IGN by the way. IGN said they basically copied the second Captain America movie. I don't know if you guys remember that one. It was like when Hydra takes over the
Yeah.
field. Yeah, and so they were saying this was the same thing. And then while I was watching the movie, I was like, they didn't take over anything. Yeah, there was no takeover.
Yeah, no.
So it blew. I mean, it didn't blow my expectations out of the water, but it was just like, yeah, I liked it. Um, I
Fun
really like.
watch.
Yeah, it's a fun watch. Yeah, I like this Captain America more than Steve Rogers actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are some big words I would say. 'Cause it's hard because it's like you just hear a bunch of stuff on the internet. Like people were already like from the beginning, people were already saying that this movie was going to be bad. Even like before
That's true.
like
Yeah.
especially on Twitter. But Twitter's gonna Twitter. Um but after cuz I saw the movie a week after it had come out already. Alex, you saw it like the
The
weekend of,
weekend
right?
of.
There was a whole week of me like just like seeing posts on Twitter and stuff about it, and surprisingly I would see a lot of people saying like, "Oh, no, like people are just overhating the movie like just to overhate because it's Marvel."
Mm-hmm.
So I was surprised to see that actually. I still see some, people talk about, how it, wasn't good or whatever, but people have different opinions and it's
Yeah.
fine. Um, but yeah, no, so I don't know what expectations. I was just excited to see it because I wanted to
Mhm.
see, I just like Marvel in general.
Marvel.
I like Captain America. I like Iron Man.
He's dope. He's a dope
Yeah,
guy. Yeah,
yeah, I like his actor. Um,
that's true.
I like Anthony Mackie, I think his name is. But
Yeah, Anthony Mackie. Why? Because he has the same name as you.
yeah, oh.
Uh,
So
That's
yeah,
good.
I I I was like, so I was just looking forward to seeing the movie and seeing the action and everything, and yeah, I mean, I was like, it's a solid movie.
The
All right, Richard,
plot.
what about you?
Yeah. What's your expectations, dude?
All I know is what
What
I've read, and it's not good. It's not
you did?
like
You
too good.
you you did say some of your friends really liked it.
You guys,
Oh, okay.
and that's it. It's okay though. It's not for everyone. Marvel isn't
Liar.
for everyone anymore.
That's true.
It's true.
So I mean, going to the plot, I
Mm.
think the trailer kind of spoiled everything. A lot of things.
Yeah, they
Like
do that these
they
days.
didn't have to show the red hole.
Oh, they
They
didn't.
did,
Out of
but they
context, what does
did.
that even mean?
The red hole. He's red.
What? Who's red? Oh, the Red Hulk. I see.
Yeah.
I did not
Which,
realize you said Hulk.
oh.
I thought you
Mm-hmm.
said hole, and I was like, what?
Oh. Oh no, not the red hole.
My least favorite Marvel character.
And then, so one of the things I do like about the new Captain America too is the way he fights is a little different than Captain America than Steve Rogers. Is like this guy knows more martial arts, and I really like seeing the way he would flip the shield up like a skateboard from the ground, and like
Oh, I love that.
he roundhouse kick the shield to the enemy, and I'm like, oh man, that's so cool. I do feel like the bad guy for what was his name? It's like also it was gross because like at one
His
point,
head.
yeah, I was like, ugh,
Yeah, well, I
nasty.
forget. I forget his name. What's his
I don't want to eat
name?
my popcorn anymore.
Yeah. Wait. What about him?
Oh, I didn't think he was like. I mean, I didn't feel like he was so dangerous, even though he was. But I also felt his motive was just dumb. It was
Yeah.
just
Is he not motivated?
he is motivated, but just for revenge against. I mean, yeah, spoiler warnings. Anyway, we've already put that in the front.
You did.
He's motivated for revenge against the president because they used to be like working together, and the president locked him away and
Harrison Ford, Indiana
yeah,
Jones.
Harrison Ford. Yeah, and he's just like angry at him, and that's he was just trying to get revenge because the president never kept his word, and
Right.
that was the motivation. I'm like, all right. They did have some what do you call it? Guest guest stars.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, yeah. Spoiler. Yeah, but, well, again, spoilers. I was actually super happy to see well, I forget the actor's name, but Barry Barnes, or what's his name, the
Bucky?
Winter Soldier. Yeah, Bucky.
Barry.
Very
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, damn, he's gonna roast me.
I wasn't. I wasn't expecting to see him. I was like, oh, hey, look at that. I'm happy he got a cameo though. Like I was really happy to
Yeah,
see that. And I
yeah.
guess now he's gonna be or he's trying to be a congressman. Is that what?
Yeah, I was like,
the
oh, okay,
movie.
is that gonna
Yeah.
play in the in
Oh,
the cinematic universe? Your favorite? I wonder if that's gonna play into the next movie, the Thunderbolts, coming out in May.
Yeah, I want to see that. It was a fairly simple plot. It wasn't anything too crazy. It wasn't gonna be like another Endgame or something like that, which I feel like some people kind of expect these movies to
Mm-hmm.
be now. Like ever since Endgame happened, and now every single movie, every single Marvel movie has to like live up to that. And it's like, no, that
Yeah,
was the end of that phase, or that whatever you want to call it, that saga. Now we're
yeah,
moving on
yeah,
to the next saga, and so I think people's expectations are kind of like a little too high in that regard. Um, so I mean, going into it, that was I guess an expectation that I had was like I knew it wasn't going to be that level of like oh my god like epicness.
yeah, yeah. Me and
And
Pamela had the same feeling too.
yeah, and it's not going to be not until hopefully maybe like Doomsday or Secret Wars or whatever.
Hell yeah,
Which I'm very excited for.
Richard's gonna go see those.
mm-hmm.
Were you confused by? I mean, I wasn't confused. Did you see the Celestials? That Marvel movie a while
I
ago?
did not see the Eternals,
Oh,
but I knew about
yeah,
it.
the Eternals. Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
that the
Eternals.
Celestial. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Um.
okay.
So that made sense to me. So like, did that part not make sense to you when they were like, where did this guy come from?
It made sense because I knew about it. Like
Oh, okay.
I already knew about it beforehand. I don't feel like you had to see the Eternals to see this movie. Like I don't think
Yeah,
it was necessary.
just like you didn't have to see the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and if you did, cool, then you know that he's Captain America. But like,
Yes. That was another oh my god, yo, there's this whole thing. Oh my god. I saw it this morning actually.
what?
The Metal Gear Solid dude. He made Metal Gear Solid, something
Kojima.
Kojima. Yeah, that
Oh,
guy.
Hideo Kojima.
He tweeted out, and I'm gonna try to find the tweet. His review wasn't really a review of the movie. I watched Captain America Brave New World in IMAX. I vaguely remember Sam receiving the shield in Endgame, but when did he officially become Cap?
Mm.
When in Endgame. um,
Yeah.
is it because I haven't seen the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? And what's this about the Avengers being reorganized? I'm also getting it mixed up with the Thunderbolts trailer. Yeah,
It's not that hard to follow along. I mean,
I'm just like,
in
wait, what?
fact, Richard will know this. His games are a little bit harder to follow along. It's sort of like a Kingdom Hearts esque kind of story. Like his games can be a little bit convoluted. You don't have to see the other show though. I think that's what Anthony was getting at. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So it's when he's still under the name of Falcon, because he's having a hard time taking up the mantle of Captain America after Endgame. And he doesn't want to take his friend's legacy. He doesn't want to take that mantle away from his old friend Steve Rogers. And he works alongside the Winter Soldier, or what's his face, Bucky Barnes. Throughout that show, he's just like trying to find his identity, and he finds it within the Captain America name. But you don't have to watch it to understand what's going on in the movie and where it stands now.
You don't. You
Like,
really
yeah.
don't need to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. It's good. It's good to watch it if you want more
More
like,
backstory.
more backstory, more about Sam being Captain
And actually, it's just fun to
America.
watch too. Like if you haven't
Yeah.
seen it, we'll give it a watch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, Richard.
But yeah, I don't think it's not a necessary watch. So I don't know, man. Like I saw that and it like went super viral. A lot of people like were talking about his take, even though this has nothing to do with the actual movie itself. Like he doesn't actually talk about Brave New World itself in this tweet.
Yeah.
So it was interesting seeing some of the replies to this, and some people are glazing him. Some people, are like, "No, you're dumb." You know
No,
how
you're
it is.
dumb.
Oh, it's Hideo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So you know how it goes. And he's getting mixed up with the Thunderbolts trailer. Like, okay, like that's
That has nothing.
that's your fault, not like,
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I just thought that was a weird take. I don't know.
Speaking of Falcon, I'm glad that they still kept the Falcon character in the movie. He's I forget the guy's
Yeah.
name. I'm sorry for the real fans out there. I'm sorry the character's name, but it's a Latino guy that is in the army with Sam,
Yeah.
and he now has the Falcon name,
Yeah.
and he does a pretty good job.
Yeah, like what we were talking about the plot, it is very straightforward. I feel like it's not hard to follow along.
But that's not always a
Um,
bad thing.
Not always a bad thing. No, I don't think it's always a bad thing, and I don't think it's a bad thing for this movie either. I think one thing, like, and this isn't about the movie itself, this is more about like how they promoted the movie. I think, like you said, I don't think they should have shown the Red Hulk before.
No, it
Yeah.
would have been a surprise to be like, "Oh fuck, dude!
Yeah.
Oh,
Screen, Richard."
oh, dude, I gotta tell my friends.
You know, remember that part in the trailer, like I think it was like the first trailer that they showed the Red Hulk, like at least a little bit of him. Like it's that
Yeah.
shot where he throws down Cap's shield.
Yeah.
If they just showed that in the trailers and kept it like that, that would have been fine with me. Because then it would have built you still would have built that hype, like, oh my god, Red Hulk is coming. But
Yeah, he is
you know,
in the movie.
but yeah, like we
Spoilers.
would have still been able to like enjoy him becoming the Red Hulk
Yeah.
in the actual film.
Oh.
I'm done with that point.
Anyway, I agree with Anthony. Yeah, they don't have to promote him that way. All right, Richard?
They do that a lot. They just show a lot of the movie in trailers and stuff. There's an art to it, you know?
honestly, they have been doing that a lot lately. They do just show like a lot of the movies now.
Yeah, you guys are right. It would have been a huge thing because then people would be like, "Yo, you gotta watch it, dude. Red Hulk's in it," and it's just spread like what is it? Schoolyard. What's it called?
Schoolyard
just telling people.
gossip.
Yeah, they're like,
Word of
"Yo,
mouth.
Red Hulk. Red Hulk."
The fact that the guy was trying to manipulate the people's minds. I thought that was a new take. That's the other thing that IGN said, that it was like when they were taking over the Shield on Captain America 2. They were taking care. They're taking over Shield, like the place. Yeah. And I was like, they never mind controlled anybody on that one. It was just the bad guys invading Shield, whereas the guy was manipulating people's minds, brainwashing them basically. And they announced Adamantine,
Yeah.
which is if all you fans know, that's what my made out of.
It didn't look like adamantium there.
Anyway, so they announced adamantium in the movie, so you know that X-Men they're about to come out.
The adamantines?
Yeah, that was interesting. The whole conflict between the two countries, but then like it was like they were trying to like help Japan, but Japan's like, "What do you do?" Like they're like it was like that whole
Yeah,
struggle. Japan's not knowing
yeah,
what's happening. I don't know. I thought that was cool. That whole
yeah.
sequence. That I think that's my favorite part, other than the final fight. I like
The,
the final
the
fight.
dog fight.
It was the whole thing where they were fighting in the sky, and then while that was happening, the president was about to like become Red Hulk. It was like going back and forth between the two things, and like it was like
Yeah,
building up to it. I thought that was really good, really cool.
yeah. No, I agree. It was like, oh, okay, now the stakes are high. Yeah, no, I like the dogfight part a lot. I also like Captain America's new costume with the vibranium. I like how his wings had the same what's it called, technology that the Black Panther has.
Yeah, yeah, that was
The
cool.
kinetic energy.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Richard remembers that from Fortnite. Yeah, and then so like there's a part too where he's like, I should have taken super serum, but I actually like how he doesn't have it because it's like the stakes are higher for him. They can break his leg so easily,
Oh,
and he's like, oh no, I don't give a fuck,
my legs.
my leg. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would give that movie a 11 out of 10.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
I'm just kidding. No, I just give it a. I mean, I would give it a 7 out of 10. It was That's not bad. No, yeah, 'cause it's not bad. It's like it passed. It was
it
entertaining.
passed.
I would watch it again.
If Richard's like, "Hey, you guys want to go watch it? I'm gonna go watch it," and I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, Richard, I'm down."
I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna choosingly watch this.
Oh man, he would be a good Captain America.
I don't know about that.
Straight up,
I don't know.
straight up.
I would agree with that rating, 7 out of 10. I would agree.
The new Marvel saga is it took a little bit of picking up. Like it was all over the place with I think Ant-Man, what was it? Quantumania. It
Mhm.
had like good I well, I don't even know if it was good ideas, but but it was like I get that they're trying to make connections to where it's going, but I feel like that failed terribly, and then the plot for that one was bad as well.
Ouch.
Uh,
And then
yeah,
the bad guy's not even going to be the bad guy anymore.
yeah, that too. Well, he fucked that up. So they even changed the movie. That's why it's Doomsday instead of
Mm,
what was it? The King Dynasty.
King Dynasty, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm interested in seeing how, because obviously like the Avengers are going to be formed again, so I'm interested to see how Sam is going to handle
bring
that
them
and like
together.
be the leader of that, like the new leader of the Avengers. Like that's going to be interesting, I think.
Well, you have all these new heroes. They're not the name's not new, but you have these new characters that took up the names of these different heroes. Ironheart, who was in for a little bit, he was in the second Black Panther movie. So like you do have these new characters already developed, and you already have a name to them too. So I'm just curious to see how he'll connect them all
Mhm.
and make the new Avengers. Oh, did you stay for the secret ending, by the way?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I
Gotta.
would. Yeah, Richard. Spoilers. Cover your ears.
Um.
It was pretty
Oh,
vague. It was very
he just
vague.
said, yeah, he just said that there's you're gonna have to battle these other heroes from other worlds. So he's just hinting at the Secret Wars.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I took from it, and actually even Kamu like felt that way too. So anyway, yeah, good movie. Watch it
Solid
again.
movie.
If only, yeah, solid movie. I'll watch it again if you invite me.
Okay, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.